Sai Ram. Thank you very much for being with us this morning. Because of various factors, the mind is getting diverted. It appears as if the main purpose of being here is also forgotten or lost. It is also clear to many who have settled here, things seem to be taken for granted. Therefore, it is very necessary to orient ourselves, to polish ourselves, something like brasso applied on the metal to shine brilliantly. We need to make our intellect sharp, brighten our minds, and lighten our burdens. It is in this context, let us know the place where we are in, Prashanti Nilaya. Is this an ashram? Is this a hermitage? Is this a college of philosophy? College of religion? Is this a center to provide us enough of knowledge on spirituality? What is this place? How shall we call it? With your permission, I would like to call this as a mystery school. Mystery school. It is not a center of philosophy, it is not a center of religion, it is a mystery school. What do I mean by mystery school? Mystery. Mystery should happen in our lives. Mystery should happen, and we should experience this mystery every moment of our life spent at this place. What is speciality of this mystery school, Prashanti Nilayam? These are Baba's words, and I am not capable of speaking all by myself, being the student of botany. This mystery school is supposed to bring consciousness amongst us, to bring about consciousness. What do I mean by consciousness? According to Swami, there are 3 levels. One is conscious, relating to physical structure, physical body. Second is conscience, pertaining to psychological domain or mind frame. Third one is consciousness, the universal soul, the cosmic mind. So to awaken, to bring that consciousness is the first purpose of this mystery school. Second, there are different activities taking place here. Maybe the hospital, or the university, or mandir, or the canteen, or sevadar. There's so many kinds of activities have been taking place here. And many people come here in large groups, both from India and abroad. What is the purpose of this mystery school to every one of them? What does it mean to everybody who come here for a short visit? It is how to wake you up. How to wake you up. We are in sleep and slumber. We are all in sleep and slumber. Baba's botheration is to wake up. See that we wake up. See that we wake up. Meaning, we are fast asleep to the consciousness. Though we are awake to the world. We are awake to the material gain, worldly prospects. but we are in deep sleep so far as consciousness is concerned. So this job of the mystery school is to take every step possible to make every one of us wake up. How to wake up? How to wake up is the job that this mystery school has taken up. What do you mean? How? We have bhajans there, morning and evening. Bhajans will wake you up. Yes, why not? As we listen to the rhythm and the beat and the song, contemplate on the deity mentioned in the song, naturally you wake up. The depth, the melody, everything of bhajans will wake you up. That is the devotional path. And we do have so many service activities, whatever you do, whether it's treating patients or teaching students or serving in the canteen or looking after accounts, whatever may be, that's all the field of activity, work, what we call karma yoga, the field of action. Thirdly, immediately after bhajans in the evening, we find people getting into the hall for meditation. For meditation. And we also know people get into the hall in the early hours for Nagar Sankirtan. Meditation, that is the area of meditation, jhana yoga. So this mystery school is a combination of field of action, karma yoga, the field of devotion, bhakti yoga, and the field of meditation, jhana yoga. That's why it is mystery school. When once I come out of the school, there will be graduation ceremony. I get some degree, I get some award. What do you get when you come out of this mystery school? One thing is possible. You will find yourself quite new, reformed, transformed. If I remain all the same, it only means I have not studied well in this mystery school, that I have been a persistent failure in this mystery school, that I have not made any in-depth study and recipient of the benefits of this school. Therefore, my friends, then how does it happen? Before I say how does it happen, I can tell you, there's some field of energy in every sanctum sanctorum, field of energy. That's why people go to temples, go to Tirupati, go to Vatican City, go to Mecca, go to Gurudwara, go to any holy temple of any religion. There's field of energy that operates. That field of energy operates on you, that brings about all the transformation and reformation. With the result, a new being is born, new being is born out of this mystery school. If one remains as the old being, much worse than before, it's all waste of time, waste of life in general. Therefore, the main objective, the fulfillment of our stay in this mystery school of Prashantalayam is to allow ourselves to be new beings, transformed beings with awareness of our consciousness. I am reminded of a small episode relating to the life of Bhagavan Buddha. Bhagavan Buddha was there in his ashram and he was talking to a disciple. In the middle, a 76-year-old man comes there and he says, Swami, let me have your Pada Namaskar. Though he is talking to some person, he disturbs. I won't take Pada Namaskar and go because it's time that I should leave this place. I don't know how long you talk to this gentleman. I'm in a hurry to get Pada Namaskar because I'm not sure of tomorrow. I'm not sure of tomorrow. I'm not sure whether I would get Pada Namaskar or not. Let me get it and go. Then Buddha asks him, how old are you? 76-year-old man. And he says, Swami, I'm 70 years old. Are you 70? No, Swami. 4 years old. 4 years. What is 70? What is 4? 70 relating to my body, referring to the date of birth. The physical body is 70, but I am not 70. But I am only 4-year-old child. Why? How do you expect a 70-year-old fellow becoming 4-year child? It is possible, Swami, because these 4 years I am exposed to you. I am exposed to the Divine Master, and I allowed myself to be transformed. I allowed myself to be reformed in your divine presence. It is 4 years ever since I have come to you. Therefore, I am 4-year-old. Therefore, my friends, our age relates to the date that we visited this place. The date when we allowed ourselves to be transformed. I remain like that. You come and go. You are not yet born. Body may be there functioning, but you are not yet born. We can claim ourselves to have been born when we are open, when we are receptive, when we are positive, when we are ready for transformation over there. When once I am open, what do I mean? I got my own old habits. I got my own old practices. I got my own old associations. But still I am here. No use. You are not open. All that is past. There are the windows closed. The windows closed. It's absolutely dark now. Come on, open the windows. Let the wind blow in freely. Let the light get in freely. Likewise, in the presence of Divine Master, we should keep open the windows of old habits, old associations, old practices. That day we are born, not till then, not till then. We come to this mystery school. Every mystery school or any secular school, normal, usual, casual school, will have some grades. Elementary school, high school, college, like that. There are different grades. What are the grades here in this mystery school of Prashantinilayam? There are 4 grades. 4 grades here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. It's an open challenge in front of every one of us. What is the first grade? First step. We come here as students. We are students. Student does not mean that we pay fees and answer to the roll call. Not that, to study. Most of us come here to study, come to know what Prashantinilayam is. What is happening? Who are here? Who is Swami? What is special about this? We want to learn. We want to know. We are inquisitive. We are interested. We are curious to find out what is happening here. That is what it is. In other words, we have come here as a student to know. Some may remain as a student forever and ever. We can't help it. But we have come to a teacher, but we have not reached him. Coming is different from reaching. I have come to Prashantinilayam, but I have not reached Bhagavan. Reaching is proximity. Reaching awareness. Reaching is understanding. Reaching is to receive the light from closer quarters. Therefore, the next stage, next grade, a student who have come here to study, to know what is happening here. Student, as I said, does not necessarily mean with a syllabus, with some examination. No, no, no. Inquisitiveness, curiosity, the learning attitude, the observation aptitude. These are the qualities of a typical student. With those who have come here, next grade we have to become. The second grade is disciple. A student should become to the next, a disciple next. Who is the disciple? He is not a student disciple, 100% not. Particularly students now. He should become a disciple. What do you mean by disciple? The way how student receives, responds is different from the way how a disciple responds. A student responds merely to know, while a disciple responds to understand and assimilate. A student responds to learn, to know more. But a disciple understands, assimilates, absorbs. So in response, there is a difference between a student and a disciple. A student always has doubts. In regular colleges and schools, they have doubts. If they have no doubts, well, he is not studying well. We encourage them to ask doubts. If there are no doubts, meaning that fellow has not understood anything, and that he slept in the classroom with the eyes wide open. Because the modern technique, students have got latest technique of meditation. They can sleep with the eyes open. Yes, we cannot do it. Our modern students successfully do it. Oh, we are teachers, we are innocent creatures. Teachers are very innocent. We think they are following us. If you ask a question, you look that side, this side. Meaning he is in deep state of meditation. So, a student always has doubts. In formal education, in secular education, doubts are encouraged because a doubt facilitates passage of more knowledge, more information. But from a student to a state of disciple, doubts don't arise. A disciple is doubtless. Is Baba God in the morning? I don't think so. In the evening, he is a student. Are the miracles happening today? He is a student. How about the miracles happening? He is a student. Whenever there is a doubt, benefit of doubt, he is a student. Why do you question? Things are normal. It is your perception. In the way how you look at it, there is no change at all, is the attitude of a disciple. Disciple has no doubts whatsoever it is. Then, disciple has another quality. A student will be able to grasp that he listens to. I teach, he listens to that, he grasps what I teach. So, I go on speaking, he goes on listening. So what is verbally said, what is orally communicated in words is heard by the student. But a disciple can hear that which is not said. I repeat, disciple can hear that which is not said. I am not mad. You can take it for granted, at least as of now. A thing which is not said is heard by a disciple. How? We know some people come for darshan. Immediately they come and said, Baba wants me to stay here for a few more days. when I didn't see you talking to him? You are in the last row, leaning on the pillar there. You say, Baba, I told you. Do you think I'm a fool or what? You are really a fool because I am telling you, he told me. Why should I convince you? Not necessary. Those things not said are heard by a disciple because he is able to understand the divine thought. He is able to catch the meaning of his gestures, of his movements, of his looks. From his face, he is able to understand. It need not be said orally. And for him, disciple, learning is secondary. Go on quoting Swami, go on quoting poems, going discourses like CD and DVD. Learning process is secondary for a disciple. The process of awareness is primary. For a student, he goes on, supposing I study here, I come here, know and all, I'm back and this I know. Meaning he wants to become, a student wants to become a doctor or an engineer or a professor or an accountant. If he fails in all these, at least a minister. Yes. Somebody came to Jawaharlal Nehru and said, "Oh Nehruji, my eldest son is an engineer, second son is a doctor. That third fellow is not doing well. Make him a minister," he said. So they want to become, a student wants to become. But a disciple does not want to become anything. He is after his own being. Disciple is after his being. He finds fulfillment in the awareness of his being and not becoming. After all, we should understand that Bhagavan is not here to stuff our brains with information. Some people ask, does he speak every day? He is not a temple priest to talk every day. No. Does he give any mantra to you? He is not for that. He talks every day. No. Human brain is a biocomputer. Human mind is a biocomputer. And Swami is not here to feed our biocomputer with more and more of information to become egoistic of our own scholarship and knowledge. He is not interested to feed your biocomputers. No. And then what? He wants to be light unto yourself. You be the light unto yourself. You don't look after any other light outside. That's what Jyoti Dhyan, light meditation, meant. Imagine the light within yourself and you are light unto yourself. This is the next stage. A student becoming disciple. And then comes the third stage, college level. In this mystery school, the state of a devotee. A student becomes a disciple and a disciple gets promoted as a devotee. Disciple is not a devotee again. Because he is disciple today, he is disciple of somebody else tomorrow. Because he knows only to follow the track. No, that's not that. Who is a devotee? Devotee has an authentic experience that does not deviate, that does not dissipate, that does not disturb him, that cannot be diversified. It's concentrated, crystal clear. The experience of devotee is constant, crystal clear and strong. It is not dissipated. It is not diluted. It is not diverted. That's the quality of a devotee. If I say, I have another experience that has taken me to a higher level, you are still a disciple. I am yet to know about these miracles, you are still a student. Meaning, these are the stages along the path of a spiritual seeker, of a sadhaka, of a spiritual aspirant. Every spiritual aspirant starts these stages. Student to disciple, disciple to a devotee. Then what is the another quality of a devotee? Devotee enjoys very much the presence, very much the presence. If Swami comes and sits there, it's enough. He does not come to you, he does not need to materialize a ring for you to brag about or to blow the trumpet. There are some people who go on interested, this ring is given by me, this watch is given by me, shut up. I feel so sorry for having given you to me. These are not the pieces for advertisement. Let us understand that. Therefore, a devotee is extremely happy with the mere presence, with the smiles, with the gesture, with the laughter, with the gentle walk. The wind that touches Bhagavan is the very wind that touches you. The land on which he trotted, he walked, is the very land on which you walk. The place he was born and spent about 85 long years is the very place where you are staying here now. The place inspires, the face inspires, the photograph speaks, photograph smiles. There are some people that find different expressions from Swami's picture. So long you think it is a photograph, yes, you are an autograph. It is not photograph, it is very much alive. It speaks. I know for certain a devotee talking to the photograph straight away. I don't mind giving his name. The son of Mr. Ram Brahmam Narayan Rao, the Guntur district president. What all he does appeared very silly to me. Later on I understood how silly I am. In immaturity, in ignorance, utter stupidity, we may consider some people foolish, but we are double fools. Because I saw this Narayan Rao. While leaving home, he says, Swami, I am going, take care of everything. I don't know. I was watching. And when he dines there, Swami, Anil Kumar and we are eating. Thank you. Meaning, to him is not a photograph. To me is not a photograph bought from some studio outside, framed well. It's not a frame, it's not a photograph, it is the living presence what it is. Therefore, a devotee experiences the living presence of Bhagavan, that's what it is. He is a devotee. Yes, as a disciple, I can offer him as Guru Dakshina, offering to one's own Guru. As a student, I can pay some tuition fee. As a devotee, what am I to give him? What shall I give him? A devotee has emptied himself. He has nothing to give, nothing to offer. Swami, I have given myself to you. I have nothing else to give. I have nothing to claim on my own. Nothing belongs to me. It's all yours. Therefore, a devotee offers himself because he has nothing to offer except himself. Then next happens is next state. There are three statements Swami made long ago. You are mine. Good. You are mine. Who will say that? Political people may say you are mine in the morning. By the evening, they are not sure whether we belong to them or not. We are not sure whether they own us or not. Here is Swami said, you are mine. That makes us very happy. Later he says, I am yours. I am yours? Are very good. Who will say I am yours? Nobody. I am yours provided. I am yours if at all, ifs, buts, provided, clause, subclause, come at the human level. He never put anything, I am yours, that's all, total, unconditional. Good. You are mine, I am yours. Finally, I and you are one. I and you are one. Why is it that I don't know? I know you do not know, that's all. I know that I and you are one. I know you do not know. My business is to make you know. So, mystery school will help us to know that I and Bhagavan are one. It will take us to higher heights. What does he say? There is no question of I and you are one. No, you are not separate. I, that's all. I am I. That's all. Not the question of I and you. You are not there. I and I. I am I. Therefore, my friends, what profundity, what depth of knowledge, what fund of information, what fountain of joy and the bliss that lie in his divine statements, that deserve deep contemplation and meditation in our daily practice. So, what happens in the fourth stage? You are one with the Master. You are one with the Master. You are not separate from him. Time and space will never separate you. You are one with him. I can give you one example. Sufi saints you must have heard. Sufi, S-U-F-I. Sufi saints are the class of people who have got separate way of approach to the divinity. Very interesting to go through the biography of Sufi mystics. There's one mystic, great mystic in Sufis by name Rianzi, R-I-A-N-Z-I, Rianzi, a Sufi mystic. Well, he was talking to his devotees. Surprisingly, one fellow sat in his chair. Surprisingly. All are shocked. If I go to my class, if I find students sitting on the chair, what will happen to me? I lose my job. Finish. That fellow sat in his chair. All are shocked. But Rianji sat in front of him. Others asked, are you not disturbed, Master? He sat on your chair. How dare does he do it? Rianzi laughs and tells him, I am waiting for this fellow to do the same thing 3 months ago. 3 months ago I am waiting for that. Because he has come to experience oneness between me and himself. He could experience that I and he are one. He could know that there is no difference, distinction between himself and his divine Master. So he deserves to sit there. See, what a kind of thing it is. This is the ultimate fourth stage. In this fourth stage, what happens? You become the Master. You are the Master. You are the Master. A simple example. Mighty ocean is there in front of me. Bay of Bengal or Atlantic whatever ocean, Pacific, whatever you'd like to call. You stand in front of the ocean. Come on, take this drop of water, throw it into the ocean. Where is the drop? Drop is the ocean. Ocean is the drop. Drop is the ocean. Ocean is the drop. That is the finale. That is the zenith, the climax in our spiritual path. The merger. Melt, merge. Meet, melt and merge. Therefore, meeting are the stages of a student and a disciple. Melting is the stage of a devotee. Merger, become divine master himself. That's what it is. But sometimes there are many people who think, somebody was telling me about somebody else. He speaks scientifically. I told him, I don't know what scientific teaching is. No one is unscientific. Somebody tells, he speaks logically. I am sorry. Spiritual experience is illogical. Swami gives you a ring, he doesn't give me. What logic? He appears in your dream. He never appeared in my dream till now. I am telling you the fact. What logic? Am I a non-devotee or a Naxalite or what? Because he appears in dream, shall I take you to Himalayas or keep on my shoulders? What is the logic? So there is no logic, there is no rationale in spiritual realm. The spiritual experience is irrational, illogical, unscientific. So if I say I have got scientific, or please limit yourself to a classroom and laboratory. Because it has no reason. That's why he says, no reason for love, no season for love. There is no season either. Therefore, my friends, there is a beautiful explanation that we should not apply our logical mind in this aspect of spiritual dimension, in this pursuit of spiritual path. What is it that is illogical? What is that is irrational? What is that beyond logic, rationale and science? What is it beyond? How does it look? A mind which is above logic, a mind which is above science, a mind which is above all rationality and thinking, how does it accept? How does it conduct? It immediately will come to know what is false, what is real. All falsity, all the myth, all that is false, all that is fictitious are dropped in front of that man. Meaning, he knows what is nitya, the eternal, what is mithya, the illusion. So, when you are the master, what happens? Mithya will disappear, nitya will come to stay. How? When sun rises, darkness leaves. No, sir, in our town there is sunlight here, there is darkness there. I don't know what town it is. When there is light, there is no darkness, that's all. In a similar way, a man who identifies himself with the Divine Master, with mastery over his own self, with that awareness of the reality, he understands what falsity is, what is false, what is truth. All right. By knowing that what happens? I know this is myth, I know that is truth, so what? What are you? What are you? This is false, this is truth. What are you then? Am I false? Am I truth? I'm sorry. I'm a witness. I'm a witness. Witness is beyond that. Because when you say truth, there must be something false. Because the word truth has no meaning when there is no false. The very word darkness means there is light also. When there is light meaning, there is darkness. When you say he is a good boy, there must be a bad boy. When you say university first, there must be some fellow next. If he is the only fellow, you can't say university first, he is university last also. Let him get lost. It's not that. Therefore, it is beyond the truth and falsity because his state is that of a witness. Goes on witnessing. Good. If you are a witness, how shall I compare you? How shall I compare you? What is a witness? How does it look? The witness state is something like a dark cloud. Something like a cloud that passes across the sky. Underneath people may fight. Underneath people may murder. Under that people may gamble. Under that people may drink. Under that people may meditate. People may play. But cloud is just eternal witness. Cloud is not disturbed. It remains unperturbed, silent witness. So what is the quality of witness? The state of undisturbed mind, unperturbed mind, balanced mind, steady mind is what it is. That's what it is confined. Okay? What else are his qualities? What else are his qualities? A man who has identified the master, the final state, he completed student first primary, he completed the next day disciple, high school, then he completed the third stage devotee, he has come to university, yes, now. We have understood that he drops all that is unreal, all that is false. We have also come to conclusion that he remains in the state of a witness like a cloud. Now to add on to that, to explain little more, to elaborate little more, no personality feeling, no personality feeling, you know, I'm this and you are this and that, remain this and that, then and there only. A man of full understanding of that experience of oneness with the Divine Master has no personality, has no name, no fame. No name, no fame, no personality is beyond. But I don't know how many thousands of lives we need. Because we are born in personality, we grow in personality, crave for name, die for fame, and still think we are spiritual. Light, that fellow should be admitted to mental hospital. We are close to that. Because clearly said, no personality, no name, no fame. I don't know when that state would come, but it is reality. But how does it happen? How does it happen? It costs heavily. One has to pay price heavily to lose personality. Anil Kumar, go and sit in the last row. Appa, personality gone. If any fellow asks me, what's your name? A name is gone. If anyone says, I remember to have seen you somewhere, fame is gone. Abba, deeply hurt. One can even fast but not lose the name and fame. Easy to fast. Fight with the wife, you can fast that night. Or fight with the boss, you can fast. So fasting is easier. To spend sleepless nights is very easy. Any disturbance, some income tax notice, from court notice, from police notice, your house occupied by somebody who doesn't pay rent, who doesn't quit, you are sleepless. To be sleepless is easy. To fast is easy. To lose personality, to lose name and fame, not an ordinary thing. The fellow who has them will know what it is. If I have money, there is some meaning in sacrifice. If I myself is a beggar, what is there to sacrifice? Son, I'm a man of sacrifice. What is your bank balance? Nil. Now what for you sacrifice? Therefore, it's not easy to give up these things. But it is the price that one has to pay. You cannot buy a diamond with 5 rupees or 50 rupees. Diamond lakhs. Gold, thousands. It's not a fish market. Identification with the Divine Master. To be one with the Divine Master, to be the Master yourself. With no duality, with no curtain, with no streak of distinction between the two. We have to pay the heavy price. Heavy price of losing personality. Heavy price of losing name. Heavy price of losing your fame. Baba is very successful in making us gradually lose. In many cases, though there are some cases left that need still to be operated. Because some bodies need repeated surgeries. Some people say, I underwent 10 surgeries. Oh, you may need 100 more. Some people get one surgery, immediate cure. So some have refused to grow in spite of treatment of furnace given by Baba. Fire. You think very important. You sit there. He will avoid you successfully. Finish. And you are in a position. Next year you will get. You are out of position. Finish. You think you have a name. In the veranda he will insult you openly. Before everybody. He may give you a ring or clothes in the interview room. Heavy blasting in public. Heavy bomb blast. Others will enjoy the fun. But if you are the creature, you will understand. Therefore, why should he do it? What sort of sinister pleasure does he get? What sort of sadistic tendency it is? It is not sadism. It is not sinister pleasure. It is one to see that you are stripped off that personality, name and fame gradually, by and by, so that you can become one with the Master. But what happens? When the personality is damaged, few persons leave this, get out. When fame is gone, they'll buy the ticket by the next flight. When name is gone, he will not be seen here around anyway. Those of us that leave this place must have been attached to personality, name and fame. If you are still managed to hear, it means Baba is so graceful, Baba is so merciful to refine you, to change you, that you have allowed yourself to be transformed in the hands of the divine goldsmith, Bhagwan Baba himself. As he chisels you with a hammer and a chisel, So nice to hear. Some people ask me, Mr. Anil Kumar, are there any moments that Swami scolded you? He's very much interested. Oh, very good. But how does it help you? If you are also scolded, if you share with everybody, yes. But since you are interested, I told him, because I don't take anything like that. I don't take it to my heart, whether they praise or blame. I told him, these are instances I got heavily from Swami. That fellow must have enjoyed, very good. Let him be happy. Some people are happy with my happy moments. Some are happy with my miserable moments. Let them be happy. What is there? I am least bothered. I am least bothered. Because my purpose is different, not these things. Therefore, my friends, we have to pay the heavy price to lose our personality, name and fame, to be one with Him, to be Himself. That's what meant by living master. We are in the presence of a living master. A living master is in you. He should reflect, and our actions, our dealings, our interactions, our lifestyle should indicate that we are living with a living master, not anyone of the past. Therefore, this is a point. Some people say, sir, I have gone there. He says same thing as Baba. I see. Sir, I read those books, same as Baba said. My answer is, you are same as before. People say, sir, I have gone there. He is speaking same as Baba. So what? You may speak same as Baba. You may quote Baba freely. You may sing like Baba. You may quote Baba poems in perfect rhythm and tune as Baba, but soul is missing. Soul is missing. That cosmic soul is missing. We appreciate you, but you have not touched my heart. You have touched my head, therefore I appreciate. If you touch my heart, I follow you. If you touch my heart, you are my hero. Therefore, the carbon copies, the Xerox copies, the photostat copies may be successful as duplicates, but soul is missing. It may be a nice articulation. It may be a wonderful duplication, but cannot be original. Soul is missing. That's what I would like to say. My friends, to be here in Prashantanilayam, in this mystery school with which I started, is a benediction. Is a benediction. It is a blessing. Yes, if we really understand the true spirit of it. But if we take Prashantanilayam as a geographical place, I am sorry, it is not. Prashantanilayam is a psychological. Prashantanilayam is intellectual. Prashantanilayam is awareness. Prashantanilayam is a divine experience. You may have it in New York or Moscow or Hong Kong or in Sydney. While in Prashantanilayam, you may not be of that awareness. You are simply dwelling here. We are simply living here, not enjoying, not being one with the spirit of Prashantanilayam. Prashantanilayam is a spirit, but not a place. Prashantanilayam is not geographical, but it is psychological, intellectual experience. of awareness, of identity. It is a benediction. So, that Prashantinilayam should help us to go forth more and more, further and further, farther and farther in searching and searching and searching. Some people feel that they don't need to search, meaning they have not started. They have not started. Because spirituality is an endless journey. Spirituality is an endless journey. It is a pathless land. It has no goal. Therefore I say, I reached, I understood. Oh God, help me to be away from such stupids, so that I may not become one such. Therefore, searching should continue. Here in this place, let us associate with people who are searching. Searching exterior, searching interior. Searching outer, searching inner. How long? How long should I search? Well, I have been here. Some people say 35 years of search. Continue for 35 years more. If a fellow says, sir, I failed 2 times, appear for 3rd time also. Therefore, the search should continue. How long? That outer and inner are one. Nothing outer, nothing inner. As Baba finally said, everything is a reflection of the inner being. What a statement. People quote like parrots without understanding the depth. Something like a parrot. I pity the people. And what a depth it is. Reflection of the inner being means what? Have you understood what it is? Reflection of the inner being means that difference, demarcation, that distinction, that division between inner and outer that do not exist anymore. That's the purpose of this place, dissolving. Then here Prashantinilayam, meaning psychological, intellectual firmaments, horizon, also should help us to dismiss, to drop all that is false completely, and should help us to be a witness to what all that is happening, but not identify with it. Some people say something is going wrong, so what shall I do? Sir, flats are sold like that. You fall flat in front of them. What shall I do? I can only be a witness, that's all. I cannot subscribe. Let us learn to be witness in this mystery school. The process is this. Let us not be tired. Let us not be depressed. Let us not be frustrated. Let us not be disappointed that we spent decades and decades. What have we achieved? What have I attained? What have I realized? Don't worry, stop it. Never it is too late. Never it is too late. We have to wait and wait. Waiting for that state of Prashantinilayam. Waiting for that state of awareness of Prashantinilayam. Waiting for that state of witness, of being a witness. The basic philosophy of Prashantinilayam is real meditation, is real jnana or wisdom. We have the sown seeds today. They should sprout. They should grow. They should flower. They should fruit. It takes time. Mother takes 9 months to give birth to child. Therefore, waiting and waiting earnestly. We have to water, we have to manure so that it will grow. Therefore, the ultimate purpose, the reality, the feelings must be nurtured so that they would flourish. Therefore, our Divine Master, Bhagavan Sri Sat Sai Baba, help us to this state of fruition, to this state of completion, to this state of fructification of our spiritual journey, of our spiritual path, of being one with Him, of being Himself. May Bhagavan bless you. Thank you very much. समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु शांति शांति शांति। जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत साई बाबा जी की जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत साई बाबा जी की। थैंक यू, थैंक यू।